Dennis Yu, Associate Professor at the School of Energy and Environment, where I teach Energy and Materials Engineering. My courses involve many topics related to our daily life, ranging from lighting, heat transfer, combustion, materials, and mechanics. Hands-on activities can enhance student learning in science and engineering since they help students put theories that they have learned in class into practice. Traditionally, the activities are arranged in laboratories where the student will use predefined equipment to study a certain topic. The COVID-19 pandemic, however, has led to online classes and limits a student's access to physical laboratories. So my idea is, why not develop some experiments that the student can do at home so they can still acquire hands-on experience, which are essential for learning even when they cannot come to the university. One of the difficulties is how to implement such a student project, as not everyone has the same material as home. In addition, some of the students are not in Hong Kong, so they can't really come to CityU to pick up the necessary equipment or sensors. So we have to design experiments with items that most students should have, or things that they can buy easily from nearby shops. Here are two particular projects that I've implemented in the course in the past year. The first one is from my course on materials engineering, where the students learn about different types of materials and their crystal structures. To help the student understand how crystals are formed, I designed a project where they grow salt crystals at home. This can be done easily with common kitchenwares and supermarket salt. To increase the difficulty level of the project for the university students, I didn't give them fixed procedures to follow, but instead asked them to design their own methods. They can search on the internet for necessary information to start the project, and they are required to make not only one, but at least two crystals with different starting materials or conditions so that they can understand factors affecting the crystal growth. To keep track of students' progress and reinforce learning, the project is actually divided into 3 parts throughout a period of 7 weeks. They first report their progress on making a seed crystal, then they study the growth of the crystal over time, and lastly, correlate the shape of this crystal with its crystal structure. Experiments typically require the use of instruments for measurements, and the accessibility of the necessary instrument is a big bottleneck for conducting experiments at home. In another class, I designed a student project using one of the most powerful instruments that all students should have, a smartphone. Apart from making phone calls, going online, accessing social media, the smartphone can actually do many tricks. It has many sensors inside to sense light, sound, motion, and also directions. So in the project, the student used the smartphone to study energy-related phenomena. Specifically, they explore the principle of lighting and compare the results with the theory that are taught in class. To implement this, students first download an app on the phone so that they can use the light sensor to make light intensity measurements. Then the student designed their own experiment to study how light intensity changes with distances and also directions. In the project, they also studied the transmission properties of materials. The students enjoy the projects as they relate the principle we discuss in class to their daily life and also put theories into practices even at home. In many cases, the student found that the experiment did not go as well as expected. They learned firsthand that experimental results often depend on how the experiments are conducted. They can gain problem-solving and analytical skills when they were designing the project procedures and also examining the results. Both will be beneficial to their future careers. The experience also left them with a long-lasting memory that helps them consolidate their knowledge. The idea of bringing experiment to students' home can also be implemented in other science and engineering courses.